Good morning. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Honey, it ain't your eating time. Reckon what they see over there. Come here. Look, there you go. You did a fine job, ma'am. Fine job. Yeah. Now. On out you go. Candy, no. Go on out. Go. Do you have to scratch a little itch before you go out? Go on now. Out, out, out. Please. Please. No. Hey, go out. You want me to holler for Tiger? Tiger. Tiger, come here and get this cow. Thank you. Good job. I appreciate that. Well, morning, y'all. Welcome back. Glad y'all are here today. Come spend some time with me today. It's liable to be just me. I don't know. Come spend some time with me today. I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing. We'll just see. It's a beautiful day. The kids, we're going to go do some school here in a little bit after I do my walking. And they want to go hang out with Mama for the day. So I'm going to hang out with y'all. The irises are blooming. At least starting to. Oh, I love irises. Actually, I just love flowers. This one's really pretty. You can see the purple and yellow, but it's not opened up quite yet. There's another purple one over there opening. The cow's milked. Been working on a video since about 5 this morning. And gonna get my walking in for the day and school, and it's just the way I like to start my day. I like to get up early and get started. Milo, I'm going a pretty long ways. I don't know if you want to go, sir. Sky is beautiful this morning. If there's any way possible to start your day off with a little bit of peace, that's the way to do it. This is my favorite time of day. I don't get to walk quite as long as I used to. I was walking like 45 minutes every morning. Now it's more like 20 because I milk in the mornings too now. So that kind of cuts into my time, which is fine. But I love to... A lot of times I don't bring my phone. I brought my phone today, but a lot of times I don't bring my phone or anything, and make me a quick walk, listen to the birds, listen to just nature, observe what's around you, what's changing. What better way to start the day? Hang out with my critters like Milo. The grass is looking fabulous out in the pasture, so we're planning on moving the cows out sooner than later. It could stand a little more rain. It should be a little more lush than it is, but they're ready to get out, and well, it's good enough. It'll do, hopefully. And hopefully, well, before we do that, I gotta band my little bull calf up there. It's his turn, so that'll get done sometime or another within the next couple of days, I hope. Well, it's gonna have to get done before I bring him out here, because if it don't, I can't catch him. So and then hopefully we'll be bringing Andy's daddy's bull back up here in the next few weeks, and he'll live with us for the summer. We have the biggest, prettiest wild azalea I have ever seen down here at the creek. Ain't they beautiful? And there's another one right there, a little one. You can tell how dry we are. The creek gets shallower by the day. So usually this right here is underwater. Actually, I don't know that I've seen this sandbar out this far before. But yeah, usually that's under the water. The water comes on. All this right here is usually in the water. That big rock there is one of my stepping rocks, so I can stay out of the water. But it'll rain when it's supposed to rain. No use to worry about it too much. And then the dogwoods down here are really pretty this year. Look at how pretty these dogwoods are. And they grow wild here. I don't know where all they grow wild, but they are wild here. It's my big elderberry bush. Y'all hear that cat crying? You come across the creek. He made it. Milo. Come on. Y'all ever seen a cat cross a creek? Give him a minute, he'll walk across it. There him is. There's Milo. There, Milo, come on. As much as I try to get this cat not to follow me and Tiger on our adventures, because I'm always scared he'll get lost, he always finds a way. He's finally gotten brave enough that he crosses water. So anyways, I have my 2 sidekicks with me. That right, Tiger? I'm out of breath. You probably can't tell, but we were down in that hole. Some good exercise. There's my cows. You want a treat? Him wants a treat? They know what that word means. Hello, Duchess. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you today. Come on and get you one. No. Hello, Mr. Steer. Good morning. The other two, they don't care much about treats, so I just like to come make sure they're in here. 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 Tiger, are you giving them some sugar this morning? She missed them, so she's giving them kisses. Here, buddy. And then I always just peek at the water because we got that float valve on that little trough just to make sure it's not running over. Or the other day, one of the cows had messed with the water hose and it was leaking. So I like to keep an eye on water. I don't want to run their water no more than we have to. Good morning, Chocolate. Do you want one this morning? I got one more if you want it. Want it, Chocolate? I know this little dude over here don't want it. Pitiful. Pitiful. You would think it was a petting zoo. Alright guys, I gotta go back home and get my day started. Yes. I'll see y'all this evening. I'll see y'all this evening. Have a great day. Have a great day. And see this right here? This is back through the woods. Remnants of days gone by. So this is Andy's Papa's old fence. He used to keep his mule over on the back side of this mountain back here. And right here's more of it on a different tree. Y'all reckon how long ago that's been? That's been in there for a while. What'd you see? Well, Milo the hiking cat made it the whole round. That's almost a mile round trip. Got your exercise in today, didn't you? Him got his exercise in today. Well, look, coming here. Says she's coming to feed her pigs. While we're out here, we might as well stop and look at them. I believe they've grown quite a bit since the other day. Good morning, Sunshine. Morning. How was breakfast? Good. Good.
Hi.
Good morning. Good morning. There's little Charlotte. She's eating though, so hopefully as long as she'll eat, she'll grow. They're looking good though. It's about time for them to go out of this building, ain't it? Yeah, I'd say they know who we are now, don't you? Y'all quick things. Yeah, they know who we are now. Hello, Charlotte. Hello. We're gonna have to get in there and clean again. Yeah. Hello. But they're looking good. I can't wait to turn them out. And that's always fun to watch them run. And I'm gonna tell you, that right there and this one, I feel like they've already grown quite a bit since we brought them home. Yes, yes, yes. What is it, Charlotte? Maggie's got her spoiled. Maggie got this Charlotte spoiled already. And this one is spoiled. What you got them in there?
Hey, what, Charlotte?
You need some help? Or you got this?
I got this.
You probably do this all the time, don't you?
Yeah.
Nope, poured it right on the head. He got it on the head.
They said yummy. We didn't get that yesterday.
Good job, sis. It's later on in the day now. I've just been inside getting some housework done. We got our schoolwork done. Andy's made it home. I think he said something about mowing the yard with his bagging lawnmower so he can collect the grass clippings. And I'm just going around checking on my stuff. I brought y'all some snacks. So, hopefully one of the next videos y'all see, or one of the next 2 or 3, it's about time for the chickens to go out too. Like we were talking about the cows this morning. So if you don't know and you haven't been around since last gardening season, this is actually what we use as Jacob's garden space. So it's a wintertime chicken coop, and then we move the chickens out onto the cow pasture. And this turns into Jacob's garden. You can see there's still some remnants from last year, but it done real good for him last year, and hopefully it'll do the same this time. So with Jacob's newfound chicken business, if you missed that, check out the last video. But right now we're still planning on keeping these chickens for now anyway, until those kind of get established, and then I still might keep them. I don't know. We got those new chicken tractors that we're going to run those egg chickens in to keep them separate, because we want them to be purebred. So we've got a black Australorp rooster, and the rest are hens, so the eggs will be, you know, pure and not the, well, I think they call them, what, a barnyard mix or something like that. So look at my carrots here beside the chickens. They're really coming on with it. I don't know if we sprinkled them thin or some of them didn't come up, but it's all right. I won't have to thin those. Been getting plenty of eggs. They've picked back up since it warmed up. Hey, get up. Let me have them eggs. Get up. Why is there only one egg in there? What? What are you doing? That's only one. Is that the only one I can have? Okay. Well, I was bragging on them. That's what I get. I only get one egg today. I'll let y'all see the new little Wheaties. I feel like they've already grown. We did lose one in shipping, and then one the next day. Other than that, they've been doing all right, and that's to be expected. I mean, not surprised. I think it's finally warmed up enough. I think I'm gonna open these windows, but leave their heat lamp on. Everybody's looking good. They're growing, and Jacob, he's been taking complete care of them, feeding them, watering them, making sure the lamps are on, opening and closing the windows for the most part. I'll go back out to my big chickens and I'll show y'all what these are gonna be. These are called black astrolorps. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I think that's how you say it. Anyways, that's what he picked out. He got a choice of, we went on Valley Farms website. That's where we usually get our meat chickens, so I thought I would look and see what they have. And we went on their website and looked through some stuff, and he loves the black chickens, the solid black chickens. And I don't blame him, I like them too. And so that's what he wanted to go with, because these, not only are they black, they have like a green tint to them once they get their feathers. And I have one of my older chickens. I have one in there, so I'll show you what they're gonna look like. Real quick though, before we walk over there, I'll show y'all our brooder setup. So this right here at one time, let me shut this back for now. This right here at one time was an actual chicken house for the laying hens. You can see these were egg boxes where you would raise it up and get the eggs. Sylvester is sitting there waiting on Tweety Bird, ain't you? But the egg boxes, we've since screwed them down since we decided to do this with it. We've got the wires run up through there for the heat lamps. You can see there was the door for the chickens, and it did have a ramp. It did have caulking in between here, but since that's all since come out. So if I was trying to raise chicks in here and it was really cold for a long time, it would be very hard to keep this warm. But more egg boxes on this side here, and it's also screwed down. Only one time have I had an issue with this house. I had a rat get in there, and me and these here barn cats had a little talk about that, and luckily I have not had it happen since. But anyways, so you can see, there he is watching. It's got a roosting pole. We used to have two. We took the other one out, but we have those heat lamps hung up, and we like to make do with what we got. And this right here worked way better than a water trough, especially when we were starting to raise way more chickens than because at one time we were raising like 100 at a time, so it's not like that anymore. But we also have a new brooder house, new to us, that came from Chuck and Sandra. Thank you so much for that. It needs a little work, and it's on the to-do list. But for now, for these fellas, I love it when they start running like that. It just cracks me up. What y'all doing under there? Healthy and active. Okay, now we'll walk down here and I'll show y'all what these are going to look like. So Jacob's chickens are going to look like, let's see if I can get a good close look at it. Right there, the solid black one. If If the camera would pick it up, you can see when the sun shines on her, she's got a green tint. Yeah, there it is. You can see it. Kind of a metallic greenish black chicken. And so that's what his little chickens are going to be. Yes, dear. And I get a lot of questions while I'm out here. Might as well talk about it. I get lots of questions about my pretty white chickens with the black heads. I've got 3 of them. Somewhere. The other 2 must be in that building. Colombian Wyandottes is the name is what they are. And they're pretty good chickens. Lay little tan eggs, but they're beautiful and fluffy. But I think these black ones are so cool too, because they have their eyes are black and everything. You can come by me. I just want to get you on camera. Are you camera shy? Is her camera shy? Yeah? Oh, you going in there? Alright then. Yep, there's one. What up, girl? You gonna come out here? Yeah, actually that little greenhouse used to sit on the other end of this coop before we redone the whole thing. So we extended it and made it taller and so on and so forth. It's a lot different than it used to be. Before I head back up, while I'm down here, I'm gonna pick me some spinach and lettuce to eat with supper tonight. I'm not gonna show this on video, but I've got some leftover chicken. I cooked a whole chicken. I think I'm gonna need to make a pretty quick supper. I think I'm gonna do fried rice with some vegetables and the chicken and some soy sauce. That'd be pretty good. And I'm gonna put me some greens in it. This stuff has got, boy, it grows every day. Every day. I've done picked a lot of it. Spinach. The kale said it's coming back to life. It wants to live. Give me some lettuce. Now I got the makings of me a nice little salad to go on the side. And also while I'm down at the raised beds, I just remembered that my mama wants some of these bunching onions, and I keep forgetting to take them up there. So I'm going to dig up some of those and take to mama here in the next little bit. They're pretty cool and they're very good. That's why she wanted some. She came the other day and pulled up some and took home with her. And they are really good. Especially if you like what I call pulling onions. Lettuce is trying to escape. No lettuce. So actually last year when we took a trip to Alabama down to the YouTuber meet and greet at Petals from the Past, we had a viewer give us those buncheon onions, and we have thoroughly enjoyed them. We have shared them. They have thrived. See all them right there under there, underneath that tree? And we have more in other places, and they have done great, and I've so enjoyed them. So anyways, sharing the love. So let's do a quick glance around before we end today's video. It's something that I like to do almost every single day. At some point or another during the day, I like to just walk around. Tiger. I like to just walk around, look at the sights, look how the garden's doing, and well, today I'll just let y'all just tag right on along and we'll see how everything's coming. First, I want y'all to look at these beautiful seedlings. And they make the prettiest pepper plants I've about ever seen. Tomatoes are coming along pretty good. Jacob ended up starting him some Better Boys. I don't remember. Did we put that on video? I don't remember. But he loves the Better Boys. But he also found, this is like a yellow tomato. None of those have come up yet, I don't think. No activity there. But he just has done that. But every one of our tomatoes come up except for one black creme over there in that corner. And for those seeds to be from 21, I don't think that's too bad. All the mountain prides come up and then some. These strawberries seem to be really liking the green stalk as far as I can tell. Look there. Oh man. I love fresh strawberries. But for the most part, they seem to be thriving pretty well. Ooh, right there's a big one. Look at that, perfect. Oh, look at that. All right. All out through there. My pretty azalea. It's about done its due. Azaleas sure are beautiful, but they don't last long enough. A lot of activity going on the azalea today, though. Honestly, now that I'm looking at it, there's so many bees all over it. The whole bush looks like it's moving. The purple cone flowers are working their way back. That's what that is. And that, I think, no. Pretty sure that's a coneflower. I think that's one of my other flowers that I don't remember the name of it right now. And Maggie's flower garden is just fabulous. I have to say, this is probably one of my favorite spots. And hers too. She has a lot of pride in this flower garden here. You should smell it out here, just out around these flowers. It just, I don't know, it's a nice spot. It's a really nice spot her and her daddy have made. These right here, hopefully we'll get some good strawberries. I mean, they're plumb full of blooms. Look at this. My goodness gracious. Now, if all them make strawberries, we'll be doing all right, won't we? They are flourishing. Last year was the first year I think we transplanted them out here, and we didn't really get any but a few strawberries off of this, but the grapevine's starting to come out. This was Andy's grandpa's grapevine, and several years ago Andy cut it back down to the ground. I can't remember why we did that now. Pruning it. They got some kind of disease. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to know. Some reason he cut it down to the ground, and it took years. And it would put off leaf and a stick here and there. And then, I think it was last year, or year before last now, it finally decided that it wanted to grow. And there it is. And funny thing is, it's now turned, and it said it's coming that way. These are walking onions. And as you can see, they walked their way on right across here. So we've just let them kind of have this part of the bed. These are really good pulling onions too, what I call them anyway. I'll show you what they look like. They're kind of small, but they're perfect. Pull you one up and eat. From my understanding, this is real old-timey onions here, but they're called walking onions. And we also had a viewer mail us those a couple years ago now, I think. Yep, those are good onions. And then we just have the sage and rosemary out here, and they're all doing fine. See, that sage looks a whole lot better than last time we showed it to you. I told you it'd come out. This is one thing you'll hear us say multiple times through the gardening year, is we like to have our garden close to the house for this very reason, that it's very easy for me just to come out here and take a stroll and peek and see what things look like. You stay on top of weeds that way, stay on top of pests that way, stay on top of watering that way, because you can see it. Because out of sight, out of mind is that's a real thing. And if it's somewhere you can look at it and look after it, well, you might just do all right. And I think that's one big thing with gardening, one big gardening mistake a lot of people make. Their garden is not in a convenient spot. It's not convenient for them to go out and look at it. You have to make a special effort to get to it. And when you do that, you know, life gets busy. It happens to all of us. Life gets busy and it gets put on the back burner. But if you can see it, you're more apt to look after it. Comfrey's fixing to bloom. Telling y'all, these two all day. The fig trees are finally coming out. I thought they may have been hurt by that freeze we had, but they made it. And here are two more big azaleas. Now the freeze did hurt them a little bit. You can see they've got some spots in them. They're not full of blooms, but they're still beautiful. These right here were Andy's grandma's azaleas, and they are extremely special to us for that reason. And I can't wait to show y'all this one when it opens. I think Andy calls it a peppermint, but it's usually later than those old ones. But y'all, I guess that's going to about wrap up today's video. I know I didn't do any cooking or anything like that today, but I do appreciate you spending some time with me. And this is one way I find peace in my life is, you know, through the chaos of the work and the schooling and taking care of stuff, things coming up, life in general, I should say. It's always good to find a spot of peace, and this entire place is my spot of peace. And I'm glad I get to share that with y'all. And thank you so much for being here with me today. And till we see y'all on the next one, y'all have a good one.